11 in Atlanta News First exclusive. People who live in Atlanta's Kirkwood neighborhood say a man who has been arrested dozens of times is terrorizing them again. Atlanta News First Alani Latang is live in that neighborhood tonight, where people say that man exposes himself and then tries to break into homes. Alani.
And Tracy, in some cases, he actually made it inside the homes, and that's what led to multiple convictions of trespassing, stalking, public indecency. And just this month, he's attempted to break into one of his victims' homes, and residents here just say that they want a system that forces him to just stay away.
The guy's not going to change. I've had to learn that the hard way.
This is Rodney Stroud. Several women in Kirkwood had hoped to never see him again. They say he's been terrorizing them for years, repeatedly showing up to their homes, trying to break in. Then in some cases, they say he did break in, even assaulting some of them. One of his victims spoke with me anonymously.
This isn't an interview to protect me. This is me trying to protect other people because of his history of repeated offenses towards women.
She says she got a restraining order against Stroud in 2018 for an attempted break-in, but says he violated the order after his release from jail in 2021. Then again this month, she says he came back twice. Last week, then on Sunday. Atlanta police tell me they are investigating Sunday's incident.
He jumped my fence, entered my back porch, peeked through my windows, and then just sat on the porch like he owned the place. Last night, he came to my front door, pounded on the door, rang my doorbell multiple times, peeked through the windows, undressed himself, laid down, and unfortunately pleasured himself. I called police, had to call police 3 times, begging them to get to my house.
DeKalb County records show Stroud has dozens of convictions dating back to 1996, including for misdemeanor stalking, trespassing, simple assault, public indecency. Records showing he pled guilty to indecent exposure, stalking, trespassing as recently as April 2024. The DeKalb County DA says his cases involving misdemeanors carry a 1-year jail sentence and/or a fine of $1,000. Atlanta News First reported on Stroud back in 2018, then again in 2021. That same year, APD posted on Facebook, Stroud had 64 arrests. APD says they've arrested Stroud twice in 2021, plus took him into custody for trespassing and possession of drug-related objects in 2024.
If a cat has 9 lives, this human has 900. I do not understand how he keeps getting away with what he gets away with over and over again.
I've got a lot of deep familiarity with what we colloquially call frequent flyers in the criminal justice system that basically checks in and checks out of local jails on the regular.
Criminal defense attorney Josh Schiffer is not related to the case. He says the charges with repeat offenders are often minor, carrying shorter jail time. The lawyer says those offenders are usually released on probation or parole.
The repetitive and cumulative convictions don't necessarily mean eventually they'll get a really long jail term, especially with things like criminal trespass.
So we have to wait till he does something more serious for him to get more time.
Most often that's the case.
And are you nervous that he's going to come back?
I don't know how to answer that because I should probably be more nervous and scared than I am. But I still have faith in God that I'll be protected. I just want those in charge to be aware, and maybe they can come up with a better solution because right now it's broken.
The victim tells me that she still has an active restraining order against her home until next year. Reporting live in the Kirkwood neighborhood, I'm Alani Latang, Atlanta News First.